Hey everybody, so just wanted to offer a quick NVDA update. Once again, I think this is my fourth video. This stock just keeps making moves that to me are fun to watch. But if you look here, I had mapped out a potential scenario, and quite honestly, it's moving in that direction far quicker than I thought. So if you look here, this green candle here was the last closing candle. These are each candle is 1 hour. And so this candle right here was the last candle of the day yesterday, which was Tuesday. Then it gapped up here right into this top zone. So it literally just burst right through this supply zone. I had this black line here just to kind of serve as visual to kind of look at if it breaks this point, because this was a high. So it did break it here. It does look like it's liquidating there because it's clearly just the wick and it drops. However, if you look, it definitely, the next candle, the next hour of the day, hits this supply zone, and from that point on doesn't go back in, works its way up to the top of I'm sorry, I said supply zone. So it bounces off of this demand zone rather, and just continues to work its way up pretty much for the day, pretty much hitting that 270.57 point. So I'm going to take this mark here. I'm now going to raise it here. And now what I'd love to see tomorrow is some price action that shows that this supply zone here gets broken, right? So it breaks through this supply zone. And then my goal would be to still focus on this demand zone here. So I'm going to watch this. I haven't entered yet, but I'm going to watch this. If it can break this supply zone here and then pull back, this will put it right in this demand zone here. And that would be an entry point right around here with a stop around here. So with that in mind, let me make sure. Wrong thing. Sorry. Here. So if you have the entry right around here, you could put your stop here, and I would set my target for this previous high here, which is 275. So you're looking at a 2.46. So a great R&R trade. Again, I would want it to be a little bit more stronger in its in its break of this supply zone here. But if I could see a few candles up, a good few candles up, I would definitely set an OCO worth an entry right here at 267.02 with a stop below here. And then, kind of let it ride. I might even do, like probably 3/4 of my position here. And then I might even do a quarter position with a bigger stop, so down to 258, but a higher target, because I do think, there's potential for this to move. So if I zoom out, I mean, clearly there's an uptrend happening here. So that's good in terms of if you're thinking about going long. And let me just zoom in here. So there is a high point. So this 291 right here is where I would look as a potential next target there. So let me mark this here. Let's say right there. Draw a horizontal line. Okay, so now we zoom back out. Oops, excuse me. Okay, so I mean, I wouldn't go all the way up here, but you could theoretically, this would be the next previous high of significance. So you could definitely, there's a potential great setup here brewing. Tomorrow's going to be a pretty crucial day to see what happens. But I don't know, that's NVDA. I think there's a lot of potential there. It's worth looking at because there's two possible setups here that could get you, 2.46 R&R, 2.47. Yeah, so those are great. So I'm going to watch it. I'm going to see what happens, see if it gaps up or down during the aftermarket and pre-market hours. We'll see what it opens at tomorrow, and then we'll take a look. Okay, see you, everybody.